Hey everybody, this is Troy with eBuzz Central. Today we're going to take a look at the newest release of Cutefish OS. It's 0.8 beta. Now let me tell you something, it's been a while, a little under 3 months since I did my last review of Cutefish, and they have made leaps and bounds. This operating system is coming along, and it is coming along beautifully. So sit tight, we're getting ready to zip on over to their website. First, I want to remind you all that the eBuzz Central store is now open. And it's coming along pretty good. We got some Arch-based apparel on there. We have some Debian-based apparel. We've actually got some channel merch on there now. And we have a brand new edition of our Linux with the penguin. So if you all want to zip over there, take a look at the t-shirts, the hoodies. We've got phone cases, stickers, mugs, water bottles. Just take a look around the store. Let me know what you think. Give me some ideas. What would you like to see on the store? And I will include the link to the store below. But like I'm saying, just zip on over there, take a look at it. Let me know what you think. Give me some suggestions. I'm very open to criticism and I'm very open to suggestions. So we're very excited about the store and look forward to y'all enjoying the products that we put on there. But right now we're going to zip on over to Cutefish's website, which is en.cutefish.com. I'll actually put a link to the website below. And they've got a very beautiful looking website. It just tells you that their focus is on simplicity. And they've got a better user experience. And the brand new Cutefish store is up and running in the OS. And I can't wait to show you that. It's simple, it's quick, and it makes things a whole lot easier to download. And then the desktop environment, they're using basic Qt Quick and some KDE frameworks. And then the global menu, they've gotten a lot of the bugs worked out of the global menu. So almost all of the apps now work with the global menu. And then, of course, with it being Linux, you've got the security, stability, and open source. Up top, you've got Home, you've got Download, you've got About. You can zip on over and look at the About. And they've got the forum. Should you have any problems with the beta, you can go over to their forum, and you can see right here they've got quite a few things that they can help you out with. You've got chat, suggestion, use communication, bug feedback, developmental exchange, and announcements, but they do have a great forum. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to zip on over to the Cutefish desktop. And if you download Cutefish, throw it on a USB or put it into a virtual machine and boot into it, this is the screen you're met with. Right off the bat, you've got a dock down on the bottom, and then up top you've got one single panel, which of course has your date and time, power, battery, sound, keyboard settings. And then over here you've got your desktop button, so if you have Windows open and you click on it, it'll automatically minimize those so you can get to the desktop. And if you come down bottom, you've got your launcher right here, which when you click on it, will bring up all the applications that are already installed. You do have the Archive Manager, Calculator, Chromium Browser, Document Viewer, File Manager, Image Viewer, Terminal, System Update, System Monitor, Cutefish Store we're going to look at here in a little bit, your settings, Package Installer, Install the System, and Text Editor. First thing I want to do is take a look at the File Manager. Let's go ahead and open it up. And as you can tell, whether it's minimized or maximized, your global menu's up here, okay? Over here on the left, you've got your usual suspects, and then you've got your home folders right here. Now, if you go up to Help and look at About, this File Manager is built specifically for Cutefish OS and designed by Cutefish OS. And right here, it'll let you go over to their website if you should have more questions about that. So let's go ahead and close out of the File Manager. Next is the terminal. Let's go ahead and open that up. And if you've watched any videos concerning Cutefish or any of my videos previously concerning Cutefish, if you remember, this used to be pretty transparent. And when you would get into the terminal, it was really hard to read. I like what they've done here. They've made it a nice, solid background. So when you are doing things in the terminal, you can read it and it's not hard to see. First thing I want to do is go ahead and open up top and go ahead and maximize this. At present, I have 3 gigabytes of RAM issued to this machine. At rest, with just the terminal open, we're using about 875 megabytes of RAM, which isn't bad at all. I do have a lot of people ask me in the comments, why do I concern myself so much with RAM usage? Well, here's the way I look at it. A lot of people will say unused RAM is wasted RAM. I agree and disagree with that, sort of. What I think is that the operating system in and of itself should use the least amount of RAM, so that way it can be used for applications and multitasking. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of the terminal. And as you can see, you get the Chromium browser out of the box, which should work quite well with the global menu, and it does, as you can tell up here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close out of that. I would definitely change my default search engine to DuckDuckGo, but that's just me. What we're going to do right now is zip on over into the settings. Now, when you open settings up, I'm going to go ahead and maximize that so you can see it easier. Right now, I'm in a virtual machine, but the system is looking for a wireless network. I'm going to go ahead and shut that off. So that's less usage in the background, and that will improve your battery life. Okay. On Ethernet, it shows that we are connected. You do have Bluetooth, and then of course proxy. You can set it up with no proxy, or you can use a manually specified proxy. Now, if you go over to display, now if you run this in VirtualBox, if you go VM SVGA, it won't let you go 1920 by 1080. If you go VBox SVGA, it will. So just remember that. Of course, you can rotate. If you've got more than one monitor and you want to rotate your monitor on the side, you can do that right here. And then, of course, you can scale it all the way up to 200% right here. Now, if we go over to appearance, right now we are presently in the light theme. I want to go ahead and zip that over to a dark theme. That changed pretty quick. And then, of course, you know, if you move this down here, you can dim the wallpaper in dark theme. So if you wanted to click that on, your wallpaper in the background would dim when you were in a dark theme. That's completely up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and shut that back off and go ahead and maximize it back up. System effects are on, and then you can change your accent color. Right now we're using a blue. You could switch that to red if you wanted to, and as you see, your accent colors up here change. You could change it to green, purple, fuchsia, orange, or like a off blue or gray. I'm going to go ahead and switch it back to the blue and go over here, and you can go to fonts. Right now your general font is Noto Sans. You can come in here, you can change your font size from small all the way to huge with a click of a button. So if you wanted to switch it to medium, you could. As you can tell, the fonts change. You could switch it to large, or you could switch it to huge. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at small. I like that. Hinting is set on slight, and anti-aliasing is on. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and check background. Now there are two different ways you can change your background. You can change it in settings, and then of course you can also right click and change them from here if you would like to. So if you wanted to come over here, change your background, just open that up and it would open your settings app up. I would change it to something like that. It's not quite as whitewashed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close out of that. Let's go ahead and open settings back up, maximize it, and then we can go to dock. Now on your dock, you can do it center, or you could do it full where it goes completely across the bottom. I like the center myself. And then of course you could move it to the left side of the panel or to the right side of the panel. That is completely up to you. I would probably leave it on the right side of the panel. That's just me. I'm right-handed. If you're left-handed, you may go to the left side because monitors nowadays are wider than they are tall, and that just saves some space. And then you could change the size of the dock. You can make it smaller, you could make it larger if you wanted to, or you could make it huge. That is completely up to you. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on medium. You can always show your dock. You could always hide your dock. As you see right there, it automatically pops and the window gets bigger, or you could smart hide the dock. Okay, so when you're not on it and you're working over here, it would go away by itself. I'm going to leave it on always show right now for this review. Next, we're going to go down to user. And right here, it just says Cutefish. You could add a user here, or you could go over and set yourself up as administrator. Notifications, you can turn Do Not Disturb on if you want to. That's up to you. Sound, this is where you would come and take care of any issues you might have with your microphone, your speakers, your headphones, whatever you might have there. Your mouse settings are right here. You can also change what your cursor looks like if you'd want to. Right now, we're on Adwaita. You could go to Cutefish Dark, and you see it immediately changes. Okay. You could speed up your pointer if you wanted to. That's completely up to you. And if you are left-handed, you could actually go over here and set it to left-handed. And then you've got date and time. It's on auto sync right now, and you could set it to a 24-hour mode if you wanted to. And then, of course, you could change your time zone. You could just find your place on the map, click it, Click Set, and you're good to go. Default applications. This is where you would set up your default web browser, file manager, email client, or terminal. That's up to you. If you download something different, you come into here, you could set those as your default and you wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. And then language, I'm going to leave it on English. Battery, lets you know how much battery life you have left. I'm at 87%, and I like the little animation it's got with the battery discharging right here. And then it'll give you a history of how much your battery is being used over what amount of time. Okay? Health, it's on excellent, which means my battery's in great health, which is awesome. I last charged it 21 minutes ago, and maximum capacity is 100%. Now, if you wanted to, and you're on a laptop, you could always show the percentage in your status bar. If you look up here, it puts it that it's 87%, or you could shut that off, and it would just give you the battery icon in and of itself. Zip on down to power. It's on power save mode right now. If you start doing any kind of video editing or you need higher performance or you're gaming, just click on performance. Your battery is going to run down quicker, but your system will definitely run a little bit faster. Then you can turn off your screen after 10 minutes, hibernate after screen is turned off. That's presently off. If you wanted to turn that on, you could. And then lock screen after screen is turned off. And then, of course, about. We're on Cutefish 0.8. We're using kernel version 5.10.0.0-11. That's expected, seeing how it's based on stable Debian. And then it tells you what your processor, RAM, and internal storage is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and close out of the settings. And then, of course, you've got your calculator over here. You've got your package installer. Now, if you're wanting to download a package that you can't seem to find on the Cutefish store, you can go download the Debian package online. Once it's downloaded, go into your file manager, right-click on it, open with package installer, and it will install it on your system. Then you've got your screenshot. Let's see what that tool looks like. I guess you can pick or just take. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that. Check mark. And the picture has been saved to your clipboard. That's pretty awesome, pretty quick. Nice little application to have right there on the dock. And then, of course, your video player. It pops up right here. As you can tell, it's aesthetically the same across the system. Now, I do want to point something out, okay? I have a lot of people that like the look of Deepin Linux or Manjaro Deepin. And what bothers them is that you don't always get the rounded look on the dock and on your Windows, especially if you're using it in a virtual machine or running it off a live USB. I will tell you right now, in a virtual machine, it gets the hinting of the rounding of the corners perfect, not only on the Windows, but also on the dock in and of itself. So that's definitely something they've made some leaps and bounds in. Now, what we're going to do real quick is we're going to open up our app menu. We've already looked through these. What I want to do real quick is show you the Cutefish store, so I'm going to open that up. Okay, it has loaded. I'm going to go ahead and maximize it so we can see it. And this is what your store is going to look like right off the bat. Over here, you've got some different categories. You've got network, chat, music, video, graphics. Let's click on chat. And you've got WeChat and Telegram, music, video. You've got VLC, you've got Kodi. There's OBS right there, ready for you to install. All you got to do is click on it. It'll show you version, size, what category, and who the author of it is. And then all you would have to do is click install. So let's go back over. Now, if you're right here and you don't see what you want to download, all you got to do is come up here and click search. Once the search is complete, it'll load up here. All you got to do is click on it and install it. Then you've got graphics, games, Office, but they have made great progression on their store. As a matter of fact, I want to say the last time I looked at this OS, it didn't even have a store in it. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of that. Let's go back over here to the app launcher and see if we might have missed anything. Yeah, G-parted, and that's pretty much it. Well, that's the quick look at Cutefish OS 0.8, their newest release. I definitely believe it's the future of Linux because I do hear a lot of people that say they want to come to Linux, but they just think most of the distributions are ugly. Now, I'm going to have people light my comments up and say Linux is beautiful, and I agree. I agree with pretty much everything you're going to say in the comments. To me, Linux is beautiful, but getting people that are presently on Mac OS or presently on Windows, and they love the eye candy that they get with those operating systems. Operating systems like Cutefish OS is the key to getting them to leave Windows and Mac. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think. So tell me, is Cutefish OS something you might download, throw on a USB, put in a virtual machine, and take for a test drive? Drop that down in the comments below. And don't forget, zip on over to the store, check it out, critique it, get in my comments, let me know what you think I need, what you think I don't need. Just look around and let me know what I need to do. Do me a favor before you leave today. Please like, subscribe, or follow my channel. It doesn't cost anything, and if you end up not liking me, you can always unsubscribe. If you like the channel and enjoy the videos that we are producing, you can support us by becoming a member to the channel, buying us a cup of coffee, or better yet, becoming a patron to the channel over on Patreon. Those links will be in the description below. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you in the next video.